So I'm out the front cutting the hedge with shears because I had hacked it back. I didn't kill it off, it's growing back. It's getting a bit bushy. But also need to cut out all this dead stuff. So I'm giving it a gentle trim with the shears so that it looks like that and not like that. And cutting out all the dead branches. Then it'll look smarter. I've done a bit at the top there, but not the front. And I haven't done that end. Well, I've finished the hedge. All of this is what I've taken out of it. Yes, there's a little bit of green in there, but most of it's dead stuff. So yes, there are holes in the hedge, but it looks a lot better. And now it's all swept and tidied up. Looks a lot better. So, good morning. It's still morning. I'm down the plot. Didn't really feel like coming down, but I needed to. I had a bit of a dilemma. My, what is it, Black & Decker? I think so. Strimmer had run out of the line that it self-feeds. So every time you stop it, it lets a little bit more out. And I had some replacements for that, but I've got through them all. But my dilemma is, do I buy more string line for it? But also the battery doesn't last ages. So do I buy a new battery? Or do I spend a bit more money and buy a DeWalt strimmer because I've got plenty of those batteries? I'm undecided at the moment. But I thought I'd try something. Where the normal bit goes on the outside here, I've tied a couple of bits of garden wire. They're shorter than the surround bit here. So will it work? It seems to. As long as it doesn't totally break the strimmer, I might be able to still do some careful strimming. Well, it worked for all of about a minute and then it broke off because I had it tied to these bits. Oh well, it was worth trying. I guess I'll just have to pull the weeds up by hand. 2 butterflies in here. At least I think they're butterflies. It could be moths. We haven't seen a lot of these this year. So many bees on this lavender, these herbs. Around the beans and stuff. And they're not just honeybees. These brassica plants, I stripped them of caterpillars the other day, but look, there's another one. I gotta see if I can find any more and then cover them back up with a net to protect them again. So this is what happens when there is holes to plant through in the weed fabric and you don't plant and the weeds take over. So sweet corn looks right, but this half not so much. Well, that strawberry the other day that wasn't quite right, I can see wildlife has had the top of it, but the bottom of it's okay. So I think I'm going to enjoy that. And of course, there were so many strawberries earlier on in the season, we got a bit sick of them. Now this is a bit more savoured because there's only a few of them. Properly sweet. Yummy. Okay, I've done way more weeding than I planned. It's all just dumped on the path. It's in a couple of piles. That makes it look neater. But with this heat, I have to keep taking rests here in the shade. But I'm pleased with the progress. It's not finished. It's not perfect. Never will be. But the areas I wanted to improve look a lot better. Well, these paths look a lot cleaner. And the beds. I've done, I don't know, 3/4 of them. But there's some big piles of weeds on here. Everything looks a bit tidier. And then we've got another pile there. So, what have I got left to do? This path, the pots, and this path, and probably the very back of the plot. So despite not feeling like coming down and doing stuff, I got a good amount of reading done today and some watering. I'm off home now. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.